right, ladies and gentlemen, we have two guys down here, Alan and Garrett Hinckley. Their dad's driving the '06 machine. They're ready to give some really cool announcement. You guys ready? Yeah. 3, 2, 1.
Gentlemen, start your engines!
There's nothing like it. The sound of horsepower. As the stage is set, Alec and Jared Hinckley gives the most famous words in motorsports. Jim Schaefer, Dick Williams, Kevin Rice, Bob Webber Sr. and Jr., and the entire Webber family. John Spence is on the starter stand. This is what you've come to see, the SBM Modified 125 lap event. A presentation of Tri-Track, Dick Williams, Jim Schaefer, Kevin Rice, and the Webber family. The fans are jumping up and down in their seats. It's time. Get ready. Annie Morissette Brady on the starter span with John Spence Jr. Clenched flag in hand. The big man of the starter stand is ready. He points at the men in the front row. There's the white flag. Pace car at the front of the field. Here they come. Deep into turn number 3. Get ready. John McKennedy. Matt Hirschman on the outside. Josh Cantera. The green is up, and the SBM 125 is green and racing. Already side-by-side racing at the bottom of the top 5. But when he works his way into turn number 1, it is still John McKennedy, the leader of the pack. Here comes Josh Cantera. Trouble now. Hershey's car backs up, car number 6. It sets off a ripple further back in the field as they thunder back down into turn number 2. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes Josh Cantera. Cantera driving the Goodwin Hannaford number 71 car. Cantera knows this track like the back of his hand. Josh Cantera moves down to the inside. Tries to get around Matt Hirschman in a battle for position number 2. Further back, things start to settle in. Here comes Cantera. Josh Cantera moves to the inside. The Goodwin Hannaford, number 71 car, moves into second. Josh Cantera, the pride of Saco, Maine, has moved into second. Hirschman runs strong, but not strong enough. Here comes Cantera. He's starting to work over John McKennedy. McKennedy has been the leader. 7 circuits in the record books. It still remains car number 29. Meanwhile, off turn number 4, McKennedy is still in command. But Cantera, 3 wide, further back in the field. As Tommy Barrett, car number 44, starts to thread the needle through traffic. It still continues to be with 9 laps in the record books. Here comes Josh Cantera, car 71, all over the back bumper of John McKennedy, like gum on the bottom of your shoe. Meanwhile, things are starting to settle in further back in a quest to get into the top 10. Who are the movers and shakers there? As currently, Chris Pastriak has now found a home among the top 8 cars. Inside move. Here comes Russ Hersey. Hersey moves to the inside of Kirk Alexander. They're side by side, wheel to wheel. Good battle. Bottom of the top 10. As Kirk Alexander wears him out, as Alexander currently sets in the 10th position. Meanwhile, Among the cars out of the top 10, look at the Josh Cantera car for the legendary Goodwin Hannaford, running in his tire tracks, as McKennedy does not want to use up a lot of the tires here in this event. Meanwhile, further back, Tommy Barrett continues to close up the gap as he starts to work over Eric Burt with the white number 16 car. 16 laps are now into the record books. No one has been able to get around John McKennedy, the leader, picking up additional bonus money in an event that is worth more than $10,000 to the winner. Meanwhile, back off turn number 4. Car number 50, Ronnie Silk, moves to the inside. Silk tries to get around Matt Hirschman, but he can't do it. Hirschman has driven that white number 50 car before and had tremendous success. And now he finds him hunting down. Meanwhile, the Red Baron, Rowan Pennick, car number 25, among the top 5 positions. 6th is Carl Medeiros. 7th is Douglas. 8th is Pastriak. 9th is Kirk Alexander. And rounding out the top 10 is Tony Jankowiak. "23 laps are down. It still remains John McKennedy. Caution flag is out. First caution of the event comes out. The first caution comes out for car number 48 and the number 7 car of Kirk Vigent. "22 laps are now complete. The story of this event so far has been a 2-car battle at the point. John McKennedy has taken the lead from the start, but the guy to keep your eyes on is the man that sets in second, the Goodwin Hannaford number 71 car. Here they come. Green flag is back out. We're underway. This time, Matt Hirschman takes a peek at the bottom. He'll challenge, but here comes Josh Cantera, high, wide, and handsome on the outside. Josh Cantera, pedal to the metal, up the racetrack, rim riding at the front of the field. McKennedy still holds on. Look a little further back. Wheel to wheel and side by side racing at its best. Josh Cantera stuck in the upper groove. That gives Matt Hirschman a chance to run to the bottom as they choo-choo train down the back straightaway. McKennedy still setting a blistering place. Trouble now. Caution, lap number 26. Cars involved include the 23 of Mike Douglas. "26 laps complete. The second car involved was the 28 of Dwight Jarvis. Jarvis's right front wheel towed out. The legendary Ascutney, Vermont driver. Get ready. Back to green and thundering back to the line. second spot on the racetrack is the hot spot. And Josh Quintero giving him a run for the money. Quintero pulls it back in, but side-by-side racing is the battle for the sixth spot, making his presence known. The first car to pull to the outside is Carl Medeiros. Here comes Chris Pastriak, car number 15. Pastriak moves into the top six. Off the turn, Jankowiak also trying to follow Pastriak to the front of the field. And while all that's been happening, Tommy Barrett is quietly but cautiously moving to the front of the class. 31 laps into the record books. Here comes Tommy Barrett. Who's the tail that wags the dog now? Kirk Alexander. Tom Barrett is a man with a mission. The Mario Fiore tribute car, car number 44, is quickly coming to the front of the field. But for 33 circuits, John McKennedy, still the leader of the pack. Meanwhile, Josh Quintero still heading into the number 2 spot as he is hunted down very impressively by Matt Hirschman and Ronnie Silk. Quickest car on the racetrack, believe it or not, is not your leader. It is cars that are now running at the bottom of the top 10. Further back in the field, Les Hinckley, yellow number 06 car, making his presence known as he creates some magic. All over Max Zakum. Meanwhile, Monsignor, Burt, and Richard Savory are a big factor there. Coming up soon, 31 laps now on the board. Les Hinckley, bonsai move underneath Zakum. Lap number 41, $250 goes to the leader and the 10th place car of Medeiros. $250 goes to John McKennedy. $250 goes to the 50 of Carl Medeiros. Great action further back in the field. Bonsignor, car 21. Is coming through traffic like the hot knife through butter. Still, John McKennedy is not wavering a bit as they head off turn number 4. And here's lap number 44 in memory of Mario Fiore. Wave your hands high and hold the number 44 up on the field. 44 laps in memory of the legendary Mario Fiore. Tommy Barrett has moved into the 10th spot. Les Hinckley is up to the 11th position. And in the 12th spot is Justin Monsignor. Good battle right there as the leader comes up on lap traffic. John McKennedy works his magic. Coming up on Joe Doucette. 50 laps are now complete in this 125 lap event. McKennedy is coming up on heavy lap traffic. Joe Doucette, first car to go down a lap. The next target in the train of lapped automobiles will be the Ricciardi machine, car number 33. Matt Hirschman continues to work over Josh Cantera. Hirschman gets a wheel down under. They cling and they clang. Ladies and gentlemen, Matt Hirschman has moved into the runner-up spot. Josh Cantera keeps digging in. He settles back in the third spot. Ronnie Silk is up on the wheel. Trouble down the back straightaway. "55 laps into the record books. Going back to lap number 54 in timing and scoring. Third caution of the event, a minor spin. Carl Medeiros. With 54 laps complete, John McKennedy has been dominant for all 54 laps. Pit action. Moving into second is Rowan Pennick in the Roscoe Racing car. And Tommy Barrett has now moved into the third position. Fourth is Max Zakum. Fifth position is Andy Seiss. Sixth spot from the B main is Jeff Gallup. Seventh spot is Ricciardi. Keep your eyes on who will make it back out of the pits with literally 7 cars on the racetrack. Ronnie Silk comes out as your 8th place car. Nocella is 9th. Matt Hirschman is 10th. Chris Pastriak is 11th. Remember, these laps do not count. Bonsignor, Josh Cantera, Johnny K. all make it back out. '54 of 125 in the SBM modified event. Still a long way to go. Kirk Alexander makes it back out. Tony Jankowiak and Troy Talman. The field doubles up. Yellow flag still being displayed from the starter stand. John McKennedy has led for 54 circuits. Back off turn number 4. Green flag is out. And Rowan Pennick works his magic on the outside, but to no prevail. McKennedy still the dominant car. The heat is on. Rowan Pennick in the comfort zone. Look a little further back. Andy Seiss, car number 70. moving to the front of the class. Seiss is up among the top 5 cars. Matt Hirschman racing side by side with Anthony Nocella. Here comes Ronnie Silk. Silk moves into the 6th spot with 58 laps now complete. Off the turn. Nocella runs to the outside, bottom of the top 10. Anthony Nocella, car number 92. Johnny K, another one of the movers and shakers, in the outside group. It still remains. Now look at Matt Hirschman. 8th position. Matt Hirschman moves into 7th. Who's the tail that wags the dog now? It is Chris Pastriak, car number 15. And with him comes Richard Savory. Halfway down and halfway to go. John McKennedy on the same set of tires with Rowan Pennick, setting a blistering pace at the point. Max Zakum and Tommy Barrett. Barrett started in the back of the pack, and he has not given up an ounce as he continues to run strong. Les Hinckley stuck in traffic. Medeiros, Bonsignor, and Jankowiak all starting to work their magic. Trouble now. Jeff Gallup goes spinning. Gallup spins. "65 laps now complete. Four cautions. Caution comes out for Jeff Gallup, winner of the B main event. Picks up to the rear of the field. Let's recap the field for you. Leader, 65 circuits in, John McKennedy. Second, the Red Baron, Rowan Pennick. Third, Max Zakum. Fourth position, Tommy Barrett. Fifth position, Max Zakum. Sixth position, Ronnie Silk. Seventh spot, Matt Hirschman. Eighth spot, Chris Pastriak. Ninth spot, Richard Savory. And 10th position, Josh Cantera. Here we go. John McKennedy. And there's the green. Here comes Tommy Barrett. The Victory Lane Bar and Grill, number 44. Strong on the outside. Zakum down low. They cling and they clang as they come back to the line. Matt Hirschman back to the front of the class. Here comes Hirschman following Barrett through. The heat is on. You can almost feel the intensity starting to build. Medeiros keeps going as we are still under green. Leader still remains. John McKennedy. Look at the battle for the 4th spot. Like a swarm of bees, they've rattled the nest. Car number 50, for bringing out an unnecessary caution, is to be put out of the event. Carl Medeiros is being sent to the pit area for bringing out an unnecessary caution. 5th caution of the event, brought out for an unnecessary yellow by car number 50 for Carl Medeiros. Medeiros was sent to the pit area for bringing out the caution. 70 circuits complete. The adjustments that have been made by Matt Hirschman, Ronnie Silk, Chris Pastriak, and Richard Savory all have seemed to appear to be paid off. Rowan Pennick. Here comes Matt Hirschman. Hirschman up to the top 3. Andy Seiss gathers it back. Hirschman and the Red Baron are side by side. Here comes Matt Hirschman. Big money Matt. Matt Hirschman moves on to the podium in the number 2 position. Chris Pastriak making magic in the outside groove. Josh Quintera trying to wear out Chris Pastriak in a battle between the 71 and the 15. John McKennedy continuing to set a blistering pace. Matt Hirschman is working him over. Look at Tony Jankowiak in that number 27 car, fighting and contending with Chris Pastriak. Clock is ticking. It still remains John McKennedy in the Raceworks chassis machine. So dominant, like Superman with his cape straight out. Meanwhile, here comes Ronnie Silk. Silk now moves into the top 4. Turn number 4. Caution is out. 6th caution of the event. Car number 15, Chris Pastriak. 8th spot, Josh Quintera. 9th spot, Tony Jankowiak. And in the 10th position, a good run by Johnny K. 6 cautions for minor spins in 79 laps of this 125 lap feature event. Here they come. Barrett makes it back out. Pastriak. Here comes Matt Hirschman. Up the outside. Here comes Richard Savory. Car number 99. Off the turn. John McKennedy wastes no time at all. with Matt Hirschman. A little cat and mouse like a Tom and Jerry cartoon. Richard Savory. Now Les Hinckley. Hinckley moves into the top 5. Contera in the 6th spot. Les Hinckley puts the number 06 into position number 4. Hinckley now up to the top 4. Car number 06 runs on rails. Andy Sykes back in the pit area under green. It still remains a dogfight battle at the front of the field. Back off turn number 4. Les Hinckley applies the pressure to Ronnie Silk. The battle is for 3rd and 4th. As Hinckley chases him down like a Tom and Jerry cartoon, a little cat and mouse action. Hinckley now goes up the racetrack. Les Hinckley challenging for the 3rd spot. He's all over the back bumper of Ronnie Silk, like gum on the bottom of your shoe. Here comes Hinckley. Bottom shot move. Can't do it. While all that is happening, Matt Hirschman continues to work over John McKennedy. Kennedy has led for 91 circuits. He is the only car in the top 10 that has not pitted for a chassis adjustment. But McKennedy still is the driving force up front. '94 and counting. John McKennedy holding off Matt Hirschman. As Les Hinckley tries to get around Ronnie Silk. Looks to the bottom. Can't do it. They touch. A smooch to the back bumper. As Ronnie Silk tries to hold off the pressures of Les Hinckley and Richard Savory. Savory tries a different line. Can't quite do it. Pulls it back into line. Josh Contera in Hannaford's 71 car. Back among the top 6 cars. 97. A 100 lap bonus of $250 will go to John McKennedy if he can lead lap number 100. And Johnny K will pick up $250 as John McKennedy picks up $250 in memory of Joe Brady. Hinckley moved into the 3rd spot. Who's the tail that wags the dog now? It is Richard Savory. Savory up to the 4th spot. Trouble. Turn number 3. Car number 6. Russ Hersey spins in the 3rd turn on lap number 100. The Joe Brady Memorial Lap, $250 goes into the account of John McKennedy, and into the 10th place car's account goes $250 for Johnny K. K turning some heads as well. The cream is rising to the top. 25 circuits remaining. Les Hinckley, in a power move, will move into the top 3. 25 laps left in the SBM 125. Get ready, green is out. And Matt Hirschman takes over the lead, but here comes John McKennedy. Hirschman becomes the first new leader on lap number 101. Side-by-side racing for the 4th and the 5th spot. Ronnie Silk and Richard Savory run closer than most people park. Pennick also coming forward with Kirk Alexander. Things start to settle in. Hirschman takes over the number 1 spot. That's why they call him Big Money Matt. John McKennedy setting in the catbird seat. As car number 06, Les Hinckley, is on the podium among the top 3 cars. Fourth position, still Richard Savory. 6th spot is Silk. Quintera is 7th, and Bonsignor is coming to life. 107 laps are now complete. As Matt Hirschman made the Timex timely move of the event. Les Hinckley moving in as John McKennedy's car is starting to loosen up just a bit. Here comes Les Hinckley. Looks to the inside. Can't do it. Gathers it back. Down the back straightaway. Here comes. Now, McKennedy's machine. Almost sideways. Coming off turn number 4. Here comes Hinckley. Can't do it. Tucks it in. Les Hinckley in a cat and mouse game for the runner-up spot. Like a Tom and Jerry cartoon. This time, 10 laps to go. Look at Les Hinckley. Hinckley has moved into 2nd. Les Hinckley is in the catbird seat. Less than 10 laps to go. Will Les Hinckley have enough giddy up to move in? Here comes Richard Savory. Savory works over John McKennedy as McKennedy sets in the 3rd spot. 8 laps remaining. Final 8 circuits. Matt Hirschman has pulled away, but look at the battle for the 3rd position. Richard Savory taps to the back bumper. Gives him a run for the money. This time, 5 laps to go. Matt Hirschman gets the high 5. With 5 circuits remaining. McKennedy giving it his all to try to hold on to that 3rd position. The Brennanstall, number 60 car of Matt Hirschman with 3 laps to go. Popsicle sticks are up. Matt Hirschman has come from the back. This time, Hirschman gets the white flag. 1 lap to go. Oh, trouble! John McKennedy goes around. Caution flag is out. And the entire complexion of this event is about to change. John McKennedy stayed out the longest. No tires, no adjustments. And it cost him severely. Richard Savory and John McKennedy not happy with Savory in his quest for the 3rd spot. The 29 of John McKennedy led the majority of the event when Matt Hirschman came from an early pit stop to take over the lead. Les Hinckley, car number 06, started in the 19th starting position to work his magic and to come to the front of the field. Green-white checker, the most famous words in motorsports. Car number 99, Richard Savory, for aggression on the racetrack, is being sent to the rear of the field. This is what you've come to see. The Tri-Track SBM 125 shootout, a green-white checker. Place your bets now in the high-stake game of poker. Big Money Matt, or will it be Les Hinckley? Ronnie Silk, or what a great run in the Hannaford car for Josh Quintera. Lights go off. Pace car dives to the center of the infield. Ladies and gentlemen, big bucks on the line, $10,000 plus. Here they come. Matt Hirschman guards the inside. Les Hinckley up on the wheel. Josh Quintera They come off turn 4. White flag is out. Final circuit. Down the back straightaway. Matt Hirschman staring down. $10,000 plus. Matt Hirschman has won the SBM 125. Les Hinckley to finish in second.
All right, he's climbing out of the car. Big round of applause. Your SBM 125 winner, big money, Matt Hirschman. We'll get Matt to the front of the car, have a few words with our winner tonight. Well, Matt, it's no secret you like this Star Speedway, that's for sure, and you got that late race restart, you got the good jump on him, and you were able to hold off Les at the end. Tell us how it is to win another one of these big races here at Star.
Well, it's huge. We've won locally down in Pennsylvania this year, but we don't have a big win to really be proud of this year, to hang our hat on. So this is it. These races here have been as big as any really in my career, and I always love this place. So glad to be back here. Great crowd tonight. I know we'll be back here again because this is a great event. We had a good field of cars, a nice crowd tonight. Beautiful summer day and night here. And just so thankful for everybody that helped me get me here, and you people have no idea what it took to get here, and I just couldn't be more thankful for everybody that helped make this possible.
All right, there's a reason they call him Big Money Matt. Matt Hirschman, your SBM 125 winner tonight. All right, and coming home in the second spot tonight, car number 06, big round of applause, Les Hinckley comes home second tonight. We'll get Les to the front of his car. We'll catch a word with Les. Well, Les, I know you wanted that last caution to happen there. I'm sure you might have wanted a couple more laps so you could work on Big Money Matt up there, but you get another great finish in one of these big races at Star. Tell us about your night.
Yeah, you know, Matt, he beat us to the front out of the pits, but that's part of the game, and that's 3 years in a 3 consecutive SBMs in a row we finished second. So one of these days we'll swap spots, but for as infrequently as we run, my guys do a great job. This is only the second time this year this car's been out, and I drove Wayne Darling's car once at Seekonk. So I haven't raced very much, and to come run against these guys and pass them and run up front means a lot to me. My guys are all my friends. It's a lot of fun.
All right, second place tonight, car number 06, Les Hinckley. And coming home in the third spot tonight, big round of applause for one of our longtime weekly racers here at the Star Speedway, car number 71. This is Josh Cantera back in Star Speedway top 3 victory lane. Well, Josh, I've talked to you weekly before in these modifieds, but how does it feel to get in the top 3 in one of these big money events we hold here at Star?
It's awesome. It's the first time we've had the cars out this year, and it feels good to finish in the top 3.
I know you must have some people you like to thank down here tonight to get you up to this top 3.
Yeah, the owners, Ann and Goodwin Hannaford, Sherwinner Foods, Step Guys, Independence Auto, Dryden Auto Body, Hannaford Racing Engines, my mom, my dad, Arthur, Chuck, my girlfriend Cassie, Ben, Laura, everybody that helped.
All right, third place tonight, a former weekly racer here at the Star Speedway, Josh Cantera in car 71. And that wraps up SBM 125 2016 version for the Tri-Track Series here tonight. We're racing next Saturday night here at the Star Speedway. I'd like to thank everybody for coming out tonight on behalf of the Weber family. I'm track announcer Tyler Morse, signing off. We'll see you next week.
Guys. Yeah.